So for me, I've come to the conclusion that kids are not bad. They just need to be taught. All right, that simple. And so you come to the conclusion of why are they so weird then? Like these are some weird kids. Illuminati, Jesus, um, Nicole. Like she's really awkward and really weird. That's all it is. Like she's not dangerous. She's not a bad person. She's just a very awkward child. So my conclusion is you need to accept how weird it is. Right? Don't try to control it. Like the earth is trying to control the multiverse and it's just constantly trying to break the earth. Right? You need to embrace how extravagant life is and how it's just unstoppable. You just need to embrace the oddness and the strangeness and the weirdness and the awkwardness of these children. Because life is strange. Life is awkward, right? Like all these people just being born. It's weird. You need to embrace that you need to embrace nature first in order for you to learn to embrace humans. All right? So if embracing humans is a little too hard, embrace nature. Go to nature. Like, all right, I accept you as you are. And that'll teach you to accept humans as they are. So I accept Nicole as she is. She's just a weird little kid. I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I want to teach kids to embrace how weird you are. Embrace it, your awkwardness. Don't self-hate. That really does weird stuff to your brain. It's like an asteroid. It will try to destroy you. You're not supposed to hate yourself. Like, it's like a hydrogen exploding, right? If you do something to it, the hydrogen will explode. But if you keep hydrogen naturally and combine it with natural elements like oxygen, you create water. You create positivity. So don't combine your uniqueness with something that is combustible, that can explode. So learn chemistry. Don't be around people that make you explode. Right? If Min makes Nicole explode, don't be around each other. Right? Me and Huang, we butt heads. Can't live with them. Right? So Huang lives on his own, Nicole lives on her own, Tao and Tang live on their own. I can't live with them. I butt heads with them. All right? Learn chemistry. Don't put together things that are combustible, that can explode. All right? If you know this person gets on your bad side, don't live with them. All right? Just let them live over there. Right? We're not going anywhere. No one's running away. Right? This is just a, living situation. Where it's like, I don't want to live with you. Like, we're still friends, but I don't want to be roommates with you. That's all. That's simple. We still see each other around. We still hang out. It's fine, right? It's just, I don't want to live with you. That's all. But yeah, what I'm trying to teach is embrace your awkwardness, embrace your weirdness, embrace your mistakes, because it makes you who you are. Right? You don't want to be like everyone else. So Nicole's mistake, best mistake ever. It's an identifier. It's like, hey, this is who I am. Same with Jesus, same with Illuminati, same with Huang, same with Min, right? Not taking school seriously. That's a mistake. It makes me who I am. It's my identifier, right? DeRosa would look at my transcript and like, yo, he's really smart, but he's not taking education seriously. It's an identifier. I know you're lazy. So now, my admissions at Pacific, they know I'm lazy, which I am. They know Huang's lazy, which he is. Right? It's an identifier. It's not a bad thing. So it helps you to go, oh, okay, you're lazy. We can help you here. We can get you active in these places, community service. We can get you doing this thing to get you active and not so lazy. So it's a good identifier. Don't ever look at your mistakes as something bad. Always look at it as like, it must mean something positive for me. Right? So that's what I'm trying to teach the earth. And oh no, he has the high ground and we look like these idiots. I don't want that. I'm just like you, right? We're just trying to learn together. So what I want is for you to embrace your mistakes. Go, that tells a lot about me, right? I'm going to use that for my resume. I'm going to use that for my art. I'm going to use that, not run from it. Don't run from it. Like Nicole, she just ran from it. Like, oh, I made a mistake. Run. Don't do that. Lie. Don't do that. It's like, yep, I made that mistake. Yep, I did that. Yep. I tried to hide the body. Yep. That was all me. Be proud of it. It's an identifier. Because it's safe out here. We're all okay with this. Like, just don't make the same mistake again. That's all. Same with men, right? Like men's like, oh man, I really missed out on the education part. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. Right? I'm now taking education very seriously. So men learn from his mistakes. And Huang's the same way. He's very involved and he's learning. He's like, oh, that's not the right path. Right? He's trying to teach his cousin stuff like that's not the right path. I took the wrong path. Min and Huang the same way, right? They're both taking that same path where like we messed up. Education is serious and we need to take it seriously. And we're trying to teach our younger siblings, hey, take education seriously. So not only did we change course, we're trying to teach it. So me and Huang were like, no, we need to teach this. We need to teach them not to make the same mistake. So for the earth and Nicole, just use it as an identifier. Like, yep, I made the mistake. And I'm going to teach you how not to make the same mistake. That's it. Because we want to learn. We're like, yo, I could have made that mistake. It could have been me. Teach us how not to make that mistake. Right? So Nicole can be like, yep, I did it. And I'm going to teach you how not to do that. Because that's not the right path to take. Right? So that's how you want to do it. Me and Huang, we already know. We make mistakes so that you don't have to. And then we teach it. We're like, hey, don't make the same mistake that we did. So, yeah. So embrace your weirdness. Embrace your mistakes, because it's an identifier. It makes you who you are. I'll teach more on it later because I'm just speaking really loosely right now. But yeah, just number one, don't see your mistakes as negative. See it as a positive. Like, that's who I am. I went to prison. I was stupid enough to go to Earth. And I want to teach kids not to make the same mistake. Right? Same with Becky. She made the mistake of not listening to me and went to Earth. Right? What an idiot, right? And she's just like, oh, woe is me. I'm going to teach kids to not make that same mistake. Because it is a mistake to come to Earth when you've been warned not to. It's fine, right? It's just a little experiment. But it's the idea of you were warned and you still did it. Right? Just like the Illuminati, they're warning kids not to play here. They really do warn kids not to play there. Even not to come to Earth. But the Illuminati does have a disclaimer that says no children's allowed. This is not for children. So it looks like Nicole just bypassed that and didn't listen. And she can teach that. She's like, hey, look, I didn't listen and it got me into a lot of trouble. Listen to adults and warning signs. All right, and Becky can learn from that. It's like, hey, men warned me, but I still did it. Right? You want to You want to listen. When someone knows what they're talking about, you want to really listen and consider what they're saying. Of course, make your own choices, but not dangerous one. If it's light, right, it's like just coming to Earth, there's no problem. But it takes it into other situations when it's very severe. You want to really listen and not just casually do that. So again, yeah, just try to teach it. That's basically it. Try to embrace it and then try to teach other people not to make the same mistakes that you did.